Hello, I'm off to B&M today to have a look what they've got in. So I'm ready, but I thought I better make my bed. Come with me and let's see what we can find.
So in this life, don't you try to move too fast, or the good times will roll by. So don't just slip by. These days they will come and go. That's how you build a good life.
Right, we've come to B&M, see what we've got in B&M. Thanks. They had lovely bath towels and bath mats. They felt really good quality. I've never bought any from here, but I think I would if I needed them and when I need them. Beautiful baskets. You can never have too many baskets. Lovely quality bath mats. Very reasonably priced. A little bit too loud for me. I like them a bit softer than that. All the Halloween stuff. It's just so early, we're still in the summer. But the most amazing display of Halloween items. And people were buying them. For me, it's just too early. Such a large display. It took up about 3 or 4 aisles. The wreaths they had were really lovely. I think they were £15. Stunning display. These were my favourite wreaths and I did think of getting one, but it's just too early for me. The candles I had, the orange one, I bought one last year. I think I've still got it. So that's the same as I had before. Even Halloween tea towels. Well, I've been to B&M, had a look round, and guess what? I came out with nothing. Well, apart from some milk, and that was it. There was nothing really there that I wanted. But guess where I ended up? The charity shop, yet again. So I'll show you what I bought once I get the dog off me. Right, I got, not what I would normally buy, but they remind me of when I was a kid. A neighbour had these. How beautiful are those? Little pottery cup and saucer. I bought 2, £3 each for the cup and the saucer. The other one has got my coffee in it. Cheers. How lovely. So I've got that. And I don't know if you remember the bowl that I nearly picked up in the last video I done. And I said I didn't have anywhere for it to go. Well, I still haven't got anywhere for it to go. But it'd been reduced. This bowl. And it was £3. And it's gone down to £1.50. I've got no idea where it'll go. But it's sort of 1950s. 50s, 60s style. So I don't know where it's going to go. It's somewhere in my kitchen. But the thing is, I've got a Bengal. Well, I've got 2 Bengal cats. And what they do, one of them jumps up there. Anything on the worktop, he's smashed my lovely Emma Bridgewater cups. He just pours them off onto the floor, knocks them over. Anything. Tea bags. He's got an obsession with tea bags as well. I have to keep them locked away. Otherwise, I'll get up in the morning and they're all over the floor, all shredded. Don't know what it is. I leave the dog or cat food pouches out. He knocks them on the floor for the dogs to have. That's Bengals for you. Yeah, so I got that. Then I picked up, now I bought one of these last week and they had another one. It's slightly bigger. That was £4. And I thought, because it matches the other one, I can do, when anyone comes round, when my friends come round, I can do sandwiches on one and maybe cakes on the other. Isn't that lovely? I think that's really gorgeous. Then I bought this top I've got on. I bought this in there. I can't remember how much. It was a month or so ago. Well, they had another one similar, same make, H&M, and it was £4.50. Little top. And for days like this, it's so hot today. That's absolutely ideal. So I'm really, really pleased. But was you surprised with B&M? Halloween stuff already. We haven't even got the summer out the way. I can't think of Halloween. The garlands for the door I loved and I wanted one. But it's too early to hang it now. Where am I going to put it? It'll be bashed about by the time it's Halloween. So I didn't get that. But I will go back nearer the time. If they're still there, I'll get one. But Halloween? Too early. It's too early. Honestly, next week they'll have Easter eggs out. I don't understand it. But people were buying it. So that's obviously why they put it out. But I was just surprised. I was really surprised. Because I just thought, why would you put that out so early? So my granddaughter bought a few craft bits that she's off playing with. Yeah, so that's quite good. Nice morning, really. But we've come home because it was getting hotter and hotter. So we've come home out of the heat. And my big surprise, my daughter's getting married next year. Big wedding, really big wedding. I'm so excited. And we went round looking at venues and they took me with them. She's getting married in a castle, Allington Castle, actually in the castle. I'm going to put the video footage on for you to show you around this castle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is fantastic. She's getting married September next year. So you're all going to have to help me choose an outfit. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I'm also going to take you all with me because I'm going to help her look for wedding dresses. It's probably not yet. We're probably going to go and she knows exactly what she wants. She doesn't want a white dress. So we're going to look around. She's not going to choose until January because she wants to lose weight like any bride does. So we've got all that to look forward to. It's a massive wedding. It's really, really lovely. I can't wait. But I'll show you the footage. There's a room on there that the bride and the bridesmaids will all be getting ready in. I can't wait. It's the most amazing place. So we've got that to look forward to. Yeah. Buy your hats. You all need a hat. And although it's really exciting, I've suffered this week with a bit of anxiety. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's to do with the wedding or what it is, but it's been a little bit horrible, that uneasy feeling in your stomach. Do any of you suffer with anxiety? It's not good. It's not nice. You're not in a nice place when you feel anxious. But I do my breathing exercises with that to try and get rid of that feeling. And it has worked to a certain extent. And the best thing for me was going out today. And I've really enjoyed it. And it's got me out of that. And it's nice when the sun shines and you're out in it. It does feel nice, makes you feel better. But anxiety is a terrible thing if anyone suffers from it. And in the past, when people have said, oh, I suffer with anxiety, I've just looked at them and thought, oh, yeah, of course you do. But actually, anxiety is a terrible thing. And sometimes, when people have a panic attack, you hear of them thinking they're having a heart attack. I have had panic attacks in the past, and it is just like that. You think you're going to die. It's awful. So don't ever underestimate anyone that has a panic attack or suffers with anxiety. I've got something to show you. Right, I'm not very green-fingered. I've never been good with plants. But this year I thought I'm going to buy a packet of tomato seeds, and they're micro tomato seeds, so they can be grown indoors. Anyway, I planted them all. There were 10 seeds. I planted them. I had them all in pots. I had shower hats on them to make it like a mini greenhouse. And 6 of them came up, doing ever so well. Well, I've got one left. Do you want to see it? I've seen better. I mean, please. 2 tomatoes. Well, there was 3 and I ate one, and it was vile. Look at the state of it. What did I do wrong? I don't know what I've done wrong. It's awful. I'm not doing it again. Micro tomatoes. Well, 1 plant left, and that's not even healthy. I'm not growing tomatoes anymore. I'm hopeless at things like that. But I thought I'd show you. I mean, look. Have you ever seen such an awful tomato plant? I haven't. I hide it when anyone comes round. I put it in another room because I'm so embarrassed. So don't tell anyone. It's just us that knows about this. What are your tips to keep cool in this weather? I've got an aircon unit, but I don't want to keep dragging it in and out of my room every night. It's such an effort, and it's heavy, and it's the pipe that goes out the window. It drives me nuts. But I can't keep cool. And tomorrow it's going to be really, really hot. So any tips on keeping cool, I'll be really grateful for. I've just come to pick my dogs up from the dog groomers, and it's the best dog groomers around. Let me show you. Yeah, so it's rumour has it, in Rochester. So let's go and pick the dogs up and you'll see just how good they are. Hello.
Hello.
And there they are, there's Betty and Millie, already looking beautiful. Ah. Oh, you look lovely, don't you? You two look beautiful. Oh, they always look lovely. Look! Look, girls, look how beautiful you look. Also, to let you know, I've got another date on Thursday night. Not 100% sure, but until you go, you don't know. It's funny because as soon as you decide that you actually don't really want to date now, I think I'm better off on my own, and suddenly you become in your mind unavailable, and then everyone messages you and wants to take you out. So I thought, well, this one was the best pick of the bunch, so I'm going to go. Honestly. And the thing is, when you put your pictures on a date site, you put your best pictures, don't you? And I think, oh, I'm going to turn up and he's going to think, she don't look like her pictures. Look at the state of her. It's really worrying. I might cancel before then. Do you believe that you can change your mindset when you're older? Because I always believed that all the habits that you've had throughout your life don't change, especially when you're older, you're set in your ways. But I don't think that is the case. I've changed my mindset. I've really changed my mindset. I think I'm a lot calmer than I used to be. I wouldn't say I was ever on a short fuse, but I found that at times, if I was angry with someone, I would text them and tell them, and I'd say something. And I've had a situation recently, and I really would like to say how angry I feel towards him. And like I said before, I don't often feel anger, and I deal with it. But in the past, I would have made a bit of a meal out of it and texted and told the person off. But I don't do that anymore. I've discovered that silence is your biggest weapon. And there's an old saying, least said, best mended. I think that's how it goes anyway. Least said, best mended. Oh, something like that. And it is. Because what you say, you can't take back. And once you've said it, it's gone, it's out there. And I really believe that, least said, best mended. So I've held back and I've not said anything. You know, it's made me quite upset and quite angry. I think that's probably why I had the anxiety today. And normally I would go into my shell and shut the door and not go anywhere. I don't do that now. I have changed an awful lot. Even with the anxiety, I push through it and make myself go out. But there would be a time where I would have said, you know what, the way you've treated me, and I would have said something, but I've not done that this time. Not said a word. And I'm leaving that, and any messages I would just not respond to. And it's very strange because people say, oh, just block him and ignore him. I don't want to block anyone. I don't feel I have to block anyone because I feel that I can control my actions. And it is your actions. And it's a little bit like, have you ever gone into a shop? I've done this. I've bought something, a top from a shop, and I get home, there's a hole in it. And I'm furious and I'm so angry and I'm going to charge back to the shop and I'm going to say, listen here, yes, I want my money back and I plan all what I'm going to say, and then you go in the shop and I go, I bought this and it's got a hole in it. And they go, okay, would you like another one or would you like a refund? So all that feeling inside you, making you feel worse and making you feel angry and preempting what people are going to say, don't. Wait till you get there. Cross that bridge when you come to it. But instead of saying anything, if they do say, well, actually, no, you must have done that, instead of going, rah, 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 be silent for a minute. Think about what you're going to say. And whatever you say it calmly. When your words are calm, they're far more powerful. If you enter into anger with someone, they enter angry back. They go into secondary behaviour with it. If you talk to them firmly but calmly, they don't know what to do. Try it and see what happens. But we all do it. We all get ourselves all worked up. We're going to go in and have an argument with them because you're so angry. I mean, I had another thing where, funny enough, it was John Lewis. I went into John Lewis and I bought a duvet cover. And I was so excited, and I got it out of the packet, and I always wash my duvet covers, whether they're new or not. I wash them before I put them on. And when I got home, it had the security tag on it. Oh, and it was quite a distance to drive. And I phoned them up, and I felt so angry, but they just said, oh, you have to bring it back. So I went all the way there. And I have to say, John Lewis is normally absolutely excellent. But this woman I was talking to was really quite rude to me. And she I can't even think what she said, but she was really nasty to me. And for John Lewis, that was really bad. And I could have been angry then, but I didn't. I took a deep breath and I just leant forward and I just said to her, can I speak to your store manager, please? And I smiled with it. She did not know what to do, because in that situation, she was angry towards me, and I think she was used to people being angry back to her. But I wasn't, and it worked. So that is something to think about when you're angry like that. It's time for me to go to bed now, because I'm exhausted. It's been a busy day. Keep your comments coming. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Become part of the Bonkers Club. Become a bonkette. Thank you for all your comments. Keep them coming. I love them. So, until next time, I'll see you all soon. Night for now.